Now, the Women's World Cup is coming to our shores in 6 months. FIFA has come under fire for accepting sponsorship from the tourism arm of the Saudi Arabian government. And does FIFA deserve criticism?
Absolutely. I mean, look, you know, if you have the World Cup in Dubai and they're running it, of course you have to agree with their rules. But why we are accepting sponsorship from a country that treats women so abysmally, who doesn't recognise these relationships? I mean, if I was in one of these teams, I would be so upset that there was funding coming or sponsorship, or that we were just turning a blind eye to it. We need to move forward. You know, it's 1985 and we were dealing with, you know, that the apartheid in South Africa tours and that sort of thing. Have we really made no progress? That, you know, that was an issue obviously around race. This is an issue around gender, about women's recognition. How even FIFA accepted sponsorship from Saudi Arabia. I don't know what bodies are not, you know, where are the checks and measures that allowed that to happen?
I guess, Katie, one of the answers to how is money talks, doesn't it?
It does. Money talks. And, you know, ordinarily I'd sort of think, oh, well, I don't know whether, you know, you need to get the players involved in sponsorship, you know, like in discussions about sponsorship. But with something like this, I think it is so very important. And I think Anne just hit the nail on the head. You know, at the end of the day, you are talking about a tourism body that represents a country that really isn't in line with the views of Australians and in the views of New Zealanders. And my understanding is that is where the Women's World Cup is being hosted. But it's also about those players and making sure that, you know, that the sponsors that you do have are representative of the majority of those players. And it is the Women's World Cup. So you actually need to make sure that the organisations that are sponsoring are representative, I think, of the players and the World Cup itself.
Ladies, we've only got a bit over a minute to go, but it is Friday, so some good news. The price of flying might be more friendly in our hip pockets, with Qantas and Virgin starting a price war. Cheap seats finally up for grabs. I remember a couple of months ago trying to book a flight to Canberra. It was $900 one way for a 30-minute flight. This is a good thing, clearly. I'm
having a sabbatical this year. I've been freelance for 25 years. I haven't booked my ticket. I've spent the whole of last week looking at prices, just disappointed and dejected at the price of them. So I'm going to this weekend, have another look, and hopefully Qantas will see me good. But I'm not loyal, so I'll go with anyone else if they're cheaper.
Are you open to a chairman's club lounge?
Yeah,
I'm nice?
Open to any class.
Katie, what about you? Do we need more competition?
Take whatever you can get. Oh, absolutely. And then if you're travelling out of regional Australia, it's a nightmare. Last year, I could travel from Sydney to New Zealand for cheaper than what I can from Darwin to anywhere in Australia. Honestly, anywhere.
Yeah, it is ridiculous, isn't it? Okay, ladies, thank you both so much for your time and for your incredible thoughts. A real mixed bag there as usual here, but really appreciated both of you coming on this afternoon.